This episode was recorded in front of a live stream audience. Join us. Grab your mascot at patreon.com/the Jessa Channel. It's that time, y'all. Ha ha ha! It is that time. Let's turn it up, shall we? I want y'all to get up, get your groove on, 'cause Mama Jessa, the caboose, is here. Ha ha ha! Come on, y'all. Let's do it to it, shall we? All aboard, y'all. Choo-choo. Come on, y'all. Bring it. Bring it. Come on, come on! Ha ha ha! Yes! What time is it? Give me a choo-choo. I want to see a choo-choo. Come on. Make my day. Come on, y'all. Oh, yeah. Stand up and give it to me, y'all. The queen is here. I love this song. Hi. Hi, everybody. So that was fun. Oh my gosh, I'm so hot. Okay, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna wipe off all that dance. You guys better be absolutely sure. Look at the chat just flying. Absolutely sure that I'm gonna be 80 years old and doing the same thing. You watch. When I turn 80, I'm gonna be up here and I'll be like, come on, you guys, make my day. I barely got out of bed today, but if I'm here, y'all can be here too. I don't perspire, I glow. Okay. So I just put some oil of Olay on, you know, because that's my makeup routine, which isn't a makeup routine. I just keep my face clean and then put oil of Olay on. That's my secret. Oil of Olay. Okay, so the first thing I want to do, cat hair on me. The first thing I want to do is I want to say hi. Hi. She glistening. Anyway, so there is a ton of new people in here today. Wow, there's a lot of people in here. So, all right. So, first of all, I'm going to do this. I can do it. Let me see. Let's get this going here. Because I'm going to do a little trick and I'm determined to say hello to all of you guys. So, hello. So first of all, I see Recep. I see Zav. I see Dove Hewis. You're new. Hi. I see Adana. Hello, Adana. I see Duchess. Like the Sahara Desert. Well, when we visit each other, Duchess, I'll give you a little facial. You put slap a little oil of Olay on. I'll get like some extra for you. Xenia. I see Blue. I see Gail. Say hello to me. Now's your time to say hello. I see Heathery. I see Chocolate. Teammate Chocolate. I see Disney. Kristen. Pear. Crafter. I see Church of Pixels. You're new. I see Mothering. I see Kristen. Or somebody said hi to Kristen. I might have missed Kristen. I see Karina. Hi, Karina. Hello, Anon. Hi, welcome. There's somebody representing from Mixer. I see Jamesy and Baby and Dedra and Ruby and Promeny and Gabriel and Mary and, oh, Lord, Angie and Patrick and Anne and Casey and Angie and Lily Everlasting. Wow. If I missed you, say hi now. Gail, this is Gail's first sim stream. Gabriel and Allie and Cindy, yay! Angie, Colin, and oh, hi, Pear. And I see Leslie Harder think I already, and I see Tech. Hi, Tech. Hi, Simma. Hi, Crafter. Take a drink. Lord, yes, thank you. Okay, first up, this is my gorgeous rose gold water bottle. You can get this on Amazon. We have 3 team members in here today working for us behind the scenes, as always. And let me see here. And I don't think I said hi to Colin. Hi, Colin. Hi, Savage Angel. Hi, Alexi. Hello. We're going to be live simming today. And you guys, if you have not been to a live simming in a while, oh my goodness, you have been missing out on all kinds of amazing stuff. But Angie just put my Amazon link. If you want this, you can go and grab it from Amazon. I think it's in the kitchen area. Oh, I'm so happy you're here, Leslie. Hey, Omar. I do also have tea. I have tea here and more cat hair. My life is nothing, it's like cat hair. But this is some awesome tea. If you want to know how I make my tea, that's also in the Amazon shop. Okay, so hi, I'm Jessa. I run the Jessa Channel, along with team members from around the world. 3 of the team members are in here today. Maybe 4. I didn't see Veleste. I think it's a little late for Veleste, and she's been working all day. Because Mara and I share Veleste. So first of all, hug your mods. The mod team keeps the Jessa Channel running smoothly. And with the help of patrons, there's one of the mod team members right there. There's another one right there. And then Chocolate's in here too, representing. And they are keeping an eye on chats on YouTube. Right there, there's Chocolate. And Mixer and Twitch all at the same time. The mod team is essential to the running of the channel. I say this every time, and I will never stop saying it. Hug your mods. They keep us safe. They keep things running smoothly. They do more than you can imagine in the background. They really do. They're working. They're working. And so, yeah. And Dove, I don't know if I said hi to you. You're new. Hi. Hi. So yeah, the mods do a great job. Also on my team, I have an illustrator who is currently working on some amazing new art for Kettle Falls. We're doing the gym and the clothing store next. I also have an editor who some of you guys have met. Free hugs. Just kidding, it's $1.99. Do you take food stamps? Church of Pickles? Do you take do you do cash on delivery maybe? The mods are angels. They really are. And Mara and I, and Cindy as well too, I know. We treat our mod team like gold because they are. Hey, Callum. So Mara is up. She probably won't be up for much longer because it's very late where she is. The way our live streams train is, can I get a coupon on that? But, she starts at 9 a.m. my time. And so I was like this at 9 a.m. I was like, hi. Nobody can see my comments. I am not a morning person. I will never be a morning person. It will never happen. And Mara has to stay up really late to see me, and I have to get up really early to see her. But it's worth it. So this is the third live simming train that we have done. The live simming train is an idea that I came up with, inspired by Cindy, actually. Cindy and I, this is our third. Mara, it's her second. And they are incredibly successful. People from all over the world come to join us and to be with us. And I'm so happy to see you guys. I don't know, my chat isn't showing me the exact number, but I think there's maybe between all the platforms, somewhere around 70 people. Let's see. 80 people? Somewhere around there. Anyway, so there's a lot of people watching on Twitch, on Mixer, and on YouTube, and I am happy to see you guys all here. One thing to show you is to show you again this wonderful, some of the wonderful things that are available in the Redbubble shop. The Redbubble shop has those amazing watercolors. Here's some of them to show you. And these are watercolors of Kettle Falls. And we're going to be playing Kettle Falls today. So you can get some of these amazing watercolors of the bakery and the tea shop. You can get them in all kinds of different ways. You can get them on tote bags. You can get them on journals. You can get them. I love them. I just love them. So these I will be showing when we take a break. I'm going to go for as long as I can. That's one of the benefits of being the caboose, is I don't have to stop on time. I can just keep going until we all drop dead. But anyway, so yeah, so go ahead and grab yourself some stuff from Redbubble. Go check that out, because it helps support the channel so that I can continue to do awesome things for the mod team, and so that I can continue to pay my editor, and I can continue to pay that illustrator to make more content. And so, yeah, support the channel, because it all goes back to the channel. All right, so let's get the game open, and let's get some music going in the background, shall we? I'm going to move this to here now. Thanks, Kristen. Yeah, and there's some pictures in Discord of people who've gotten their merch. It looks so good. It looks so good. I'd buy everything in there if I could, but then I'd be broke. Let's just be honest. But my husband said, "What do you want for your birthday?" I said, "Something from the shop." "What do you want for your anniversary?" "Something from the shop." What do you want for the... Hello, Liv. So let's get the music going first. And then it's going to be kind of backgroundy. That's how we want it. There we go. About like that. Sound check from the team, please, on that music level. Thank you. And then let's get the game up. We're going to go out to Kettle Falls here. And then I'm going to bring the game up on screen for you. Yay! Okay. I'm waiting for that to load. Kettle Falls. There it is. Got it. Okay. Hi, Joe. All right, and I'm going to lower this. We're going to zoom out. Get everything in play here. And then I'm going to make sure the game is unmuted. There we go. Check everywhere on my different platforms. One moment, please. Okay, so, let me get Twitch up. I don't have any of my platforms up right now. There we are. And then Mixer. Yay, awesome. Okay, so, there we are. Mixer never mutes. That's one of my annoyances with Mixer. It always starts unmuted. I think we have everything. Awesome. Great. Okay, so let me bring the game up for you now. I'm going to head up to the top left corner as per usual. And I'm going to bring up chat here. Put it up in the corner where I can see it all pretty. Yay. And we are here. Don't we always fight about the bathroom tiles? We sometimes do. That's for sure. Gadwin print screen. A favorite of Simmers for many a year. I've been using it for a long time. It works great. All right. So, this is Kettle Falls. And I'm going to scroll out here to about there. Yeah. So there's Kettle Falls. And then I'm also going to bring up on the screen so that's Kettle Falls. This is a watercolor of the same scene. So, yeah, this is what an amazing illustrator can do. I love her, and I want to have her babies. That sounded wrong. But yeah, that's the water. That's one of the many watercolors that are coming for, or that are available for Kettle Falls. This one is not available. But I can make it available if you guys want me to. Isn't it awesome? And then also, I am trying to bring some hand painted or digitally painted. Those are hand painted. Those are hand painted. Yep, I made sure to find an illustrator who could do it by hand, and she scans them in. So, anyway, this is a post I made on Reddit, also about those watercolors as well too. So feel free to go and upvote that for visibility, please, and let people know. I really want more people to know about these live simming trains because they're so awesome. Okay, so hello, Sazerac. Yay! So that would be greatly appreciated if any of you are Redditors and can give that upvote for me. Let's go check and see before we head on into the game. Yay! Awesome. Okay, so I think we have everything here. I think I can lower everything now. Everything's working as it should be. Let's go ahead and lower Firefox. Get chat back up, and awesome. Thank you very much, Liv. Appreciate it. Updated. Thank you. Because the live simming train is well known, I think, in the YouTube community, but I really want it to be, basically we're trying to keep that Sims 2 love alive. So important. So, yeah. All right. Thank you, Angie. All right, let's do it to it, y'all. We are going to be playing in Kettle Falls. Let me just give you a really quick recap. Counterfeiting, fire, accidental homicide, or manslaughter, I guess it'd be. Accidental manslaughter, and insurance fraud. welcome to Kettle Falls. And by the way, I do have an editor, so I leave timestamps for them. Can you start the episode when I said, let me give you a recap? Thank you. But yeah. Yeah, there's been a lot going on. Oh, and also, this whole, a bit of this being, witnessed by Declan Bellamy. Yeah, exactly. So we're gonna open up this wonderful little, it's called Chocolate Cottage. It's in a sweet little hood. But inside Kettle Falls, not all is as sweet as you would imagine it to be. But one more thing before we go in there, I have something to show you. Let's have another chapter of the adventures of Bessie the cow. Oh, let me see. Should it be showing? Probably not. Thank you, and sorry. Hi, Chris. All right, so let me get a hashtag. Hello, Palma. So we've been playing a game called Where's Bessie? And we've actually had a couple of people playing it in Discord, actually. Let me pull one of them up and show you, because we have been playing Where's Bessie, and it's really fun. And basically what you do is you let me find this here. So in the Sims 2 picture area, one of you awesome patrons put, let's see, let me find it, Sim screenshots. Put a picture of Bessie in your hood. Where is it? Let's see. It was last week. I should have had this up. But we've been playing Where's Bessie, where Bessie is adventures throughout the hood continue. This week she has been giving Tai Chi classes. Here we go. Thereby mothering. And let me see. Can I do this? I can. Perfect. Okay, so that'll hide the member list so I can show you this. So let's go to desktop again. So these are some pictures from mothering, who you can see. It's hard to see, but there's Bessie right there where my mouse is. Mothering has an alien hood. And then there's Bessie making her way down the highway. Thumbing a ride. And then finally, there she is, hoping to, she's now going door to door selling Girl Scout cookies. Milk chocolate, of course. So this is Mothering's hood. Will Kettle Falls be up for download one day? No. Kettle Falls will never go up for download. So, that's awesome. Let's go back to the game. So, if you want to play Where's Bessie, just send me a picture, tweet it to me on Twitter, or you can put it in Discord if you're a patron, or you can send it to me on Instagram and, tag me on Instagram, basically. Yeah. So I like her doing Tai Chi here so much that I don't really want to move her, because she's so great, and I'm hoping we can go to the park today and take a lesson with her. So I'm gonna leave her there. Hi, Orange Juice. Welcome to the Jessa Channel. If you come in and I miss saying hello to you, just say hi again and I will greet you warmly. Chat's kind of running, it's moving today. Chat is moving. Okay, so let's go on into Chocolate Cottage and get a recap, and then I think what we're going to do is send her out on a date with Declan Bellamy, and I think we'll go to the park. Hello, Palma. I hope you can stay for a while. Unless it's really late where you are. Excuse me, I'm gonna turn off the fan. How long has this been on? We just started. We just started. You are. Come on in and sit down and have a good old time. Now I want some orange juice. Oh, thank you, Jamesy. Oh! Oh! I just... Hold on a second. Yes! I know who you are, Palma. I know who you are. Hello! Hi! Alright, let's get this going here. Get all this goofing around. Thank you for coming, Palma. I really appreciate it. Yay! Yeah, I didn't, so I'm glad you did. Because I was like, hi! Just happily saying hi. But yeah, this is me. Okay, so, alright, so it is nighttime. It is Monday, 9:43 p.m. Oh, one more thing I forgot to say. Can I please get a round of applause for Mara Let's Play, the engine of our train, and for Cindy, who I'm gonna say, I think it'd be pretty rude to call Cindy the baggage car. That'd be rude. I'm gonna say that she's the dining car, or she can be like the lounge car. The lounge car. How about that? Cindy, if you're still here, please don't hate me. Cindy's like, I don't want to be the baggage car. Yeah, okay, so Cindy's the lounge car. So when you go to Cindy, you can like have like, you know, have you know, drinks served to you and like little finger food. She holds both ends together, exactly. But yeah, a round of applause for Mara Let's Play and for Cindy Pleasant Sims for carrying this train to me, the caboose. The caboose is here, y'all. Anyway, but they did a great job as per usual. They're very professional ladies. They really are. It's awesome. Cucumber sandwiches. Yay! And the team members are, as always, putting links in chat and working their tails off and doing a great job. So, fact, I haven't done anything since the last live stream. I haven't even opened the game. I've been so busy working on behind the scenes channel stuff. So over here, this is Chocolate Cottage. I'll give you a quick little tour. Here's the first floor. Here's the second floor. That's it. Okay, so thank you for coming to the Kettle Falls Tour Company. You know, make sure and tip on your way out. You can have some coffee, Bruce. By the way, Bruce has been... Did you like that tour? It's like, okay, here it is. There. Okay, let's go. So anyway, but it's actually really plainly furnished. This one I did not use a color scheme on. But to show you a fun thing here that we're doing in Discord. Over here in the I don't even know my own Discord. Here we go. So there's a fun thing going on in Discord. The color palette challenge, and how it works, I've changed it up. And I'm hoping that some people will get in there and start playing it and enjoying it. But let's open it up over here. And I'm going to put the desktop mode on here. So the color palette challenge is really simple. Every month there's a new theme. Right now, the June month, as you can see here, is summer fun for June. And these are some color palettes for summer fun. Look at that one. Look at that. Here's another. Here's a nice one as well too. There you go. There's another one. Here's a really bright one that I found. Ah! I would not use that color. I can't do fluorescence. It give me a headache. Here's one here too. And so basically all you do is find color palettes that are kind of based around the theme. And you can be really general with it. Summer fun can mean like, you know, a dog park or whatever. And the way you do it is you just find color palettes by going to Google and putting in like Ferris wheel color palette or ice cream color palette or lighthouse color palette or ocean color palette or whatever you want to do. And it looks like somebody just posted one, so let's see what they did. But here's a lighthouse one. The OMSPs you used for the cauliflower last time? I'm not sure I understand that, baby. Sky posted this one. Yeah. And then Angie posted that one. Isn't that gorgeous? And then, oh, Chocolate just posted this one. Summer Citrus. Look at that. And so how it works is you take the color palette and you use that palette to decorate in your hood. You can decorate a whole hood in that palette if you want to go crazy. You can decorate one house. You can decorate a couple houses. You can just decorate one room. Or you can even dress a sim in that color palette. So that's it. And so every month we do a new theme. And when I go to do a color palette for the next house we decorate, I will pick it from Discord rather than how we were doing it before at Design Seeds. My OMSPs are showing. Where? They're tucked in. What do you mean? The girls are fine. I'm sorry. I couldn't help that. But oh, I see what you mean. My OMSPs are showing up again. All right, well, let's head on into the game. I am very sure that I tucked my OMSPs in this morning. And I don't appreciate that, y'all. Oh, I see what you mean right here. Yeah. Okay, got it, baby. I will get on that. You know what? I'm going to be honest. I am absolutely not sorry. I do my best to keep it family friendly, but occasionally a girl's just got to let loose. So yeah, that painting didn't keep these. So let me see. Can I get, no. All right. We're going to have to go the hard and long way around this, so to speak. All right, so let's first put on move objects on, and then snap objects to grid off. I don't want to use the picture because the last time I used the picture, it came back, and I don't want to do that, and I don't want to have to keep the picture in the house. I'll just do it by hand. So talk amongst yourselves while I'm doing this. Okay, so that should give me. Got to make sure I'm picking up the end table. I'm going to put this over here. And this one here. I should have done it like this but last time, but I was lazing out, basically. Nope. Okay, so. The only it's worth it to do this because it gets prettier gardens, but it is, I will admit, a pain in the rump to set up. Pain in the backside. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to do a time clip. That joke I made about the OMSPs about a minute to 2 minutes ago. Clip that, please, for Instagram. Okay, so if you want to know who I'm talking to, I'm leaving timestamps for my editor who's been rocking it. He's been getting me content every day. Some of you guys met him. He's a very nice man. And I've been very pleased with his work. And there's some other stuff going on that I'm not going to talk about yet. I want to make sure that everything runs smoothly before I make a big old fat announcement. But I have there are more plans. There are more things happening at the Jessa Channel that you do not know about yet, that no one knows about yet. There we go. So I'm making sure I'm picking up the end table. All right, so who died? Oh, I'm glad you asked. By the way, thank you, baby, for that heads up on my OMSPs. Oh, and there's one showing over here, but that's okay because we're gonna actually pick this up after I'm done explaining what just went down. So last week in Kettle Falls, Marcella, who is here, who is one of our local criminals, began the session by having some woohoo with her man, or maybe I don't know, did they end up having woohoo? I think they tried to have woohoo and then couldn't because they both had the flu. Do you remember that? Those edited episodes are coming up this week. I scheduled all of those this morning, so there's a bunch of episodes coming out over the next week. They did not. They got the flu instead. Yeah, they had the flu, so they kept coughing and almost dying. Well, anyway, this is Marcella Mason. And I'm gonna open up these screenshots here for you, so that you might see a little bit of what went down. Let's start right here. This is Enrique Blase, or he was Enrique Blase. He was a pickpocket and general ne'er-do-well. He was a bad boy. He deserved a spanking, but he got even worse. Even worse. This is him trying to come on to Heathery. Heathery is in chat right now. Raise your hand, Heathery. He was a knave, if you will. Perfect term for it. Let me move this over a little bit so we can see. Anyway, so he was a no good one, and he tried to pickpocket people. Here's a let's see if we can find another one of him pickpocket. There he is, trying to pickpocket the owner of the flop house. Yeah, there's Heather raising her hand there. And so he was no good. Anyway, moving a couple pictures ahead. This is, yeah, we'll just leave that for the imagination. That's Declan going to sleep and dreaming about love. Anyway, here's Enrique. Last week, this is the first picture we took of Enrique. And, you can see here, he's pretty ill. And he goes upstairs to their counterfeiting room, which, is, or was, up here. You'll notice that they had this trash, by the way, I'll explain that. It's just dishonoring the dead, basically. But they were also having hoping to build a thriving armory business with illegal weapons. Ew. Anyway, so anyway, fire starts. Things get pretty unpleasant. There's the fire. It grows to huge proportions coming out of the side of Chocolate Cottage, and there is Enrique. Now, I want you guys to note, cross me fingers, hope to die, stick a needle in me eye. I told him to leave the room. Did I not? Who was there? Represent, back me up. I did. I told him to leave. Did he listen to me? No. Now. Thank you, Joe. Now. And Chocolate, back me up. Thank you very much. And so, yeah. I did. And he did not listen to me, because one of the personality faults of Enrique is that he's really stubborn. As my grandma would call, hard-headed. He was knuckleheaded. Anyway, and this is the moment when we discussed the philosophy of this Sim's last moments. Did he recognize that he was a cad, a cur, a ne'er-do-well, and oh yes, a knave? Did he recognize? Did he see? Do you see in that eye any remorse as the fire actually burns? You can see it burning. The fire in his pupil. Do you think he felt bad? Do you think he felt sorry? Yeah, he got smoked. And then the story moves on to his now ex-girlfriend. Ex by death. He did listen. I told you. And she thinks he was sorry he got caught. She thinks that there is remorse in those terrified eyes in his last moments. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Yeah, basically rip. Anyway, Marcella does not know any of this fire has gone on. She comes upstairs and finds nothing but an urn and the shadow of death drifting off in a cloud of smoke. She thinks a few things. One, she thinks, oh, bleep. Two, she thinks he was a hard-headed fool. Three, she thinks the fire station men came. The fire had gone out by the time they got here. So, she thinks and then all of a sudden she gets a message that the insurance company, or I should say we got a message, that the insurance company was willing to pay out for her loved one's loss, for the loss of her loved one. So, she starts to clean up the ashes, showing little remorse over his death. She didn't even cry. Back me up, y'all. Does she cry even one tear? What does she think? Does she think, oh, he's dead? Does she show his face in her thoughts? No. What's the first thing she thinks? Insurance. That symbol means somebody died. Insurance. Not even a tear. Not even a... She didn't even pull one of these. She didn't even pull one of these. She didn't even go... She didn't even fake it. She didn't even fake it. Hey, D. And so she realized that she was going to be in some trouble, basically, if she didn't do some cover-up. Because if there was an investigation into how our erstwhile Sim passed on, yeah. Thank you, D. Since I'm on now, I can't grab it, but I'll do it for the next one, okay? I just wanted to give you a shout out for the train. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so where we are on desktop here. Okay, so she thinks so I told her to stop cleaning up the ash, and she just dropped the ash and it turned into trash, which we thought was very metaphoric for how she truly felt about the loss of her loved one. This is her having concocted a plan. She decides that she must make it look like her beloved died at the stove. How do we do that? We first make ashes. So we got a fire pit, we put it in the house, we had her do the whole fire, and then, using some fun storytelling tricks, I made piles of ash. But Marcella, she's tending the fire back here. We moved it outside after the ash was set up. And she's trying to tamp the fire down, but that smoke can be seen by Declan Bellamy. Let's head into game and I'll show you where he lives. So this is the fire pit back here. This is Declan Bellamy's window, right, his studio window where he paints. And he's been painting non-stop pictures of Shauna Berg, his new love, Heather Sim. And that last picture I showed you was the picture taken from Declan's window. This is Declan's memory, what he saw. And it has made him curious. Yeah? All right. So there is the overview of what happened. Yeah? And that's just one live simming session, y'all. That was just one 3-hour session. So we really do the stories around here. All right. So the next thing, we're going to start out here. It's now 9 p.m. in the world of Kettle Falls. And just to give you, for those of you guys who are new, as usual, I teach you how I do the things I do. I share the custom content I use. I tell you what it is. If you want to have that content, if you want content that I have in my downloads folder that is no longer available online, or the booty is down, or whatever place it is, you know, where you get your content nowadays, then I upload it to Discord and it's available. One of the perks of being a patron of the Jessa Channel. So anyway, these items here are from Sophie David. Let's see if I can't get it to come up. It's not giving me my, it's not showing them. So I will do it this way. Over here. Oh, good. Right. Chat's right where it needs to be. Perfect. Hello, Angry Wolves. Hi. And so, these wonderful items, like this, for example, this ash pile smoke, let's put this down and I'll show you what it does. When you go back into live mode here, you see that? That's all decorative smoke. So this is what, oh, the vicar's calling. Well, you know what? I thought he might give up, but she's going to go ahead and answer the phone, and let's watch her lie to the vicar. Who is it? Oh, Vicar. Yes, hello. You wanted to just check in? Yeah. No, I'm not doing anything criminal. Did you see that? I've told you, I love this game. I love this game. I love this game. Bye, Angry Wolves. So, yeah. What are the chances of her picking that to talk about right away? What are the chances? I tell you, I couldn't script it better if I tried. So, yeah, let's see what else she says. She just had the criminal icon come up, and then she starts talking about him. Fingerprints? The vicar says, I thought you might be interested in this, Marcella, because you're always talking to me about mysteries and detective stories and that sort of stuff, and clues and how one might find out about different clues. Yeah. Marcella says, oh yes, I am, Vicar. I do find the detection of crime to be most interesting, don't you? He says, I do love a good mystery. Now I have learned that they have discovered a new fingerprinting method. It's a little machine. It scans different items and different things and can show you right on the machine. And it just so happens that our new policeman in Kettle Falls, whose name I've momentarily forgotten. Oh gosh, what's our new policeman's name? Constable. Constable Bababa. I'm just turning the camera to load in the whole hood. That's what I'm doing that for. That's why I'm trolling. Hi, Liam. Yay! I'm so glad to see you here. So over here in the police station, the constabulary is what I call it, actually. The constabulary and the cottage jail. But in any case, the constabulary is houses. Won't tell me. Oh, it just came to me. Gideon Sutton. Let's put that in chat so I can remember that, and you guys can remember that for me. Let's be honest. By the way, my husband's gonna love that OMSP joke. Yeah, Liam, believe me. And we're not even halfway through our rotation of the hood. Yeah, we really know how to ruck up the drama around here. We really do. Agatha Simsty. Who, by the way, Agatha Christie is the patron saint of Kettle Falls. I'm not joking, for real, she is. And the church is named after her. The church is named St. Agatha's. So yeah. I need to make a quick check on something here. How's my webcam looking? Yeah, it looks completely clear. Okay, good. There's a fingerprint on my webcam that's bugging me, and it's almost touching the lens, and I thought it might be showing up in the picture of the webcam. I'll have to clean the webcam, and in fact, what I'm going to do is put my little cleaning cloth here. I'll put it over here to remind me to clean the webcam when so I was like, that would be awful if there was like a gigantic thumbprint showing up on the webcam. Anyway, let's go back into the game. So anyway, she says, there's a new fingerprint device here. Oh, tell me more. Trying to ignore the smell of ashes coming from the kitchen. You know, you're right, baby. I mean, Gideon has not proven to be... And they're putting anyone whose fingerprints show up with this in jail? You don't even need legal representation or some way to prove your innocence? Is that true, Vicar? It can't be, she says. It can't be true. Waving her hand. Look at her face. Look at her face as she hears this news. Look at her face. Now, one thing I love about Livesimming Trains is that you get to see the different style. Mara's style, Cindy's style, and my style are all different. There are similarities within. I mean, we both all three love the Sim 2 to death. I mean, like, all of us have put between all of us, I wouldn't be surprised if it's hundreds of thousands of hours into The Sims 2. A lot. But, you know, we play so differently, and all of us are storytellers, but the way we weave our stories are also different, and that's a really cool thing about the Livesimming Train, is that it shows us how we all play the game. It's pretty cool. Anyway, but as you can see, my style is, you know, I pause frequently, I weave the story, we take pictures, you know, that kind of stuff. By the way, I've been telling you for months now, that at least weeks, more like months, that I'm gonna be getting up to speed on Instagram again. And the good news, and I'll only just say this, I think I'm gonna have some help with that. And I'm only gonna say that. So Pear Body, by the way, I think I love your name. Isn't that awesome? I just love your name. It's so great. I mean, I know you have a different name in Discord, but I love that name. Okay, so what was I doing? Oh yeah. So, to that end, I pause and take pictures all the time. It's part of how I play. It's part of the Jessa Channel. And so we're gonna do it to it. What time is it, y'all? Let me hear it. What time is it? People who've been in chat, been watching me for. There are people, by the way, there are people in chat right now who have been patrons since the very first day I opened my Patreon. It's picture time, y'all. You guys know how it works. It's picture time. All right, so let's do our usual. We're going to use the tab key, as always, cameraman mode in The Sims 2. If you don't yet know about this, as always, I talk about it a lot, and you'll learn about it as we go. I'm going to do F5 here in the game to go take the Q off up here. Take this off up here, the Q. I'm going to go to F5, and then I'm going to go to F10 to take the UI off, and then I'm going to go to tab mode here, and we're going to just scoot into the wall. Like the wall isn't even there. And then, in order to stay within the home, but zoom out and see this properly, we're gonna I'm gonna use the X key to zoom out, and then I'm gonna curse because I forgot again to put the ceiling up. So I'm gonna go Control 4 to hold my spot. Control 4 like this. I'm going to click tab F10 to bring the UI back, and then I'm gonna put the stupid ceiling up. Yeah, okay. And then and then I'm gonna check and make sure it's worked, and not clip into the next house. There we go. Has it worked? Sorry, there's another house in the way. There it is. Yep, it worked. Okay. So then I'm gonna put everything back up again. Nope, I'm gonna go down a floor. There we go. And then I'm gonna do F10. I'm gonna do the tab key. If you're talking to me in chat right now, I can't see it while I'm taking a picture. And then I'm gonna press the 4 key. This is the cool trick. I'm gonna press that 4 key because I just pressed Control 4 to save my spot. Press the 4 key and bam, right back where I was with the ceiling in place. That's a little trick, and I talk about it quite a lot. It's a neat little trick that I think not a lot of people know about. So let's zoom in. I want to get these greenery out of the way. We're going to zoom in a little bit, and we're going to get a picture of this. But the fun thing is we're going to get a picture of it with the smoke. Let's get a picture of this with the smoke in the background. So it's kind of like, you know, the guilt right there. And let's see if I can zoom out one more. Yes, I can. Perfect. Now that's going to be a little bit zoomed, but it'll work. And then I'm going to press F9. Actually, let me Control 4 that. And then I'm going to press F9, which is what I've keyed to take a screenshot. And then I'm going to take that screenshot real quick. And so eventually, I know I've been saying it for a while, these pictures will, with their stories that accompany them, will go on Instagram. I'm working on it on the background. I've got someone, we are working on it. Anyway. So by the way, for people who are new here, I'm particularly thinking of Palma. Let me know what you think of live simming of the Jessa Channel. Give me some feedback if you're still here and watching. Okay, so we're going to tab out now, F10, F1, and go back into the story. Let me bring up chat here. It's picture time, y'all. Joe's trying to say y'all with her Australian accent. I can imagine what that sounds like. How many fingers do I need to do all that? A lot. There are some streamers who have like producers in the same room with them that are helping them run the stream. I'm not at that point yet, but there are times when I definitely wish I had a second person here helping me run the show because I'm doing all of this. Like I have my phone here, which is my my Stream Deck. My Stream Deck here. I have a tablet over here showing me chat. I have chat up here for a second and showing me the stream. I have numerous windows in the background doing different things to run the show. Yeah, you know, I've taken pictures like that for so long, easily. I'm gonna call you easily pronounced name. I'm gonna call you pronounced. Hi, baby girl, come here. Kitty time. Come here, Lila. Come here. So, come here, baby girl. Kitty time. I don't want to hold her too much because I'm wearing my lace dress, my best dress, and she has claws and she'll rip my poor lace out. Yeah, not here, baby girl. Gotta go there. Can't walk across the street. Ah! Y'all is definitely a Southern American thing. Lila, boo-boo, move your butt. But yeah, after a while, I just get used to it. I've taken so many pictures this way. Anyway, let's go ahead and continue with the story. Turn off the ceiling. I don't like the ceiling on. And they continue to talk about crime, making Marcella more and more nervous as we go. Hello, Faye. Welcome to the Jessa Channel. Oh yeah, she's cute, Liam, but boy is she bad. She is rotten to the core, that one. So, we did take a picture for the insurance agency. So after she gets off of this call, and I just think it's so funny that the vicar called because, you know, I can't control who calls, and I think it's perfect. And the fact that they started talking about crime right away. Oh, now they're on to, you know what she's talking about there with those 2 pink hearts? She's like, she hasn't told the vicar that he's passed away yet. I think the vicar will find out in the Kettle Falls eavesdropper, which is a real thing. The Kettle Falls eavesdropper is a real thing. Let me just quickly... Oh, goodness. Where would I have put that? Here. Nope. Would I have put it here? Nope. Oh, crap. Where did I put that? I wonder if it's here. Here it is. Okay, so the Kettle Falls eavesdropper is the local newspaper. It's run by Matilda Thornbush, editor-in-chief. And here it is on the screen for you. Hello, Alpha. It didn't? Oh, I'm sorry. Is this Sim 6? No. It is The Sims 2. It is The Sims 2. Yeah, sorry about that, you guys. My apologies. But anyway, this is the real paper, and the Daily Tea is a common column. The Daily Tea. This was designed and created for us by Carrion, who is not in chat right now. But anyway. No, this is The Sims 2. It's just really modded, and I've modded it, and we have custom built this neighborhood. And so, no, this is not The Sims 6. But anyway, let me go back to game here. And I'm going to move this here so I can see it easier when I'm working. Okay, so anyway, she continues on with that, but she has not told the Reverend about the loss of her partner yet. So she lies to him and says, oh, Reverend, we're doing just fine. We're doing just fine. And then a garden plant just came up there. Did you see that? And he says, oh, good. Because I do know that you were the both of you were talking about putting a garden in at some point. And she says, oh, those plans are on hold. Although I did put in some cauliflowers earlier today, Vicar. The Vicar, his gentle soul, does know all. So, by the way, the reason why we posted, put cauliflowers on top of Enrique's grave is because Marcella absolutely hates cruciferous vegetables. Absolutely hates it. She is so awful to lie to the vicar. Who would lie to the vicar? Oh yeah, a criminal. Hello, Harry. Welcome to the Jessa Channel. Yeah, she, I think cauliflower is a cruciferous vegetable. Let me put this in here. She hates cruciferous. I'm pretty sure I'm spelling this right, but gosh only knows. She hates cruciferous vegetables. I think that's how you say it. She has got great hair as well too, yeah. Anyway, so here lies the remains of Enrique. Hello, new patron. Yes, thank you. If whoever that was in chat, put your hand up and I'll give you a big old hug. I really appreciate that. By the way, that makes 92 patrons now. We are on the road to 100 patrons. At that point, I will be having a huge party with the patrons joining me on the stream. You'll have to Google that, but I think it means a type of vegetable like broccoli, cauliflower, and vegetables like that are made of heads. You know what I mean? So anyway, she's still talking to him. So we're going to go ahead and clean this up because all she wanted to do was to take a picture of it. And now that that picture has been taken, we can go ahead and delete these decorative items. We're going to put the stove back where it went. We're going to also, oh, by the way, I had put a, oh shoot, anyway, I had put a extra, that you saw some fire coming out, some smoke. I'd added some extra decorative smoke to our fire. So, by the way, pronounced, is this your first time at the Jessa Channel? If it is, welcome. Yeah, it's bad for the air quality. It's gonna make her cough. So let's go ahead and let her finish this conversation. And then she's gonna go to bed. And then we're gonna fulfill this want. Hopefully. I believe they have, oh, you guys remember what we were gonna do though last week that we didn't get a chance to finish? We were gonna simulate building a sliding door, and flippity flip, I forgot to download them. Oh well. Enjoy lurking. But in Discord, several people, and I'll show them to you, posted links to blah 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 blah. Let me see. Somebody just pull this up on the screen for you in a minute. Because these are important if you guys want these as well too. And I downloaded Sky's vases and I forgot to download these. So this Joe gave me some recolors, but this is the important one. Look at this secret doors from Fiendwald. So this link is already in chat, Chocolate, so you don't have to worry about this one. It's already in Discord. But here you go, desktop for this, desktop mode. These are really cool secret doors. Isn't that neat? 2-story and 1-story from Fiendwald. So we're going to be constructing these. And I like them because they're thinner. And here's another one with down here, some more pictures of them. Hi, Jasmine. So we're going to be putting these in, and I'm going to leave the tab up to remind me to download them afterwards. But we don't really need it for this episode. I hope I can kind of make it without it, because we're going to have her simulate making them. And the way we were going to do that was using a woodworking bench. So we're going to buy her that while she's on the phone. Hello, Anna. Yay! Welcome to the Jessa Channel. All right. So, woodworking. I'm having a momentary head fart here. Excuse me. Mind fart. Oh yeah, okay. So, over here is the door that you get with the game. Nope, it's not that one. It's not that one. Nope. There it is. Very mysterious shelving. So this is, but it's so big. So I'm definitely going to use the ones from Fiendwald, because those are so much easier to download. I mean, to put in, and it's more modern looking. But I feel like it's more important for the story for her to actually have to make this rather than us just, you know, sticking it in here. So the woodworking bench is this one here. Now this is by Dee Dee. Dee Dee Sims. She Googled Dee Dee Sims. She's on Tumblr. She's a very talented and prolific custom content creator, and I love her stuff. I just love her stuff. So we're gonna put this here, and what we'll do is we'll have her make a certain number of some item to represent the doors, making the door. That's all. So yeah, plus also Baby is correct here. Marcella is trying to hide this room so that if the insurance company comes over to inspect, she can, you know, right now there's just a door to it. So he can say, oh, what's in here? Ah, we want this to look like it's not even here. So we're going to hide the whole thing using this door. And when he says what's, you know, there's, you know, I mean, if he were to go so as far as to measure the circumference of the house and know that there's a room back here or something, you know, we won't go that far with the story. But we will put it right here. And this should work out. Isn't she conniving? She is. She's interesting to play, even though I don't like her, but she's interesting. One thing I want to do here, though, is I want to put... I don't think we have an alarm clock in this room yet. That's an important part of every sim house, is to have the Macrotastics alarm clock. So let's go ahead and put that in as well, too, as she uses more of her ill-gotten gains. All right, let's grab this. A criminal and a family aspiration sim. Maybe she just is egoic and wants kids who have, you know, who fulfill her every whim, you know? Maybe she wants some kids that she can raise to steal for her. So for this one, I think I'm gonna go with my favorite Buggy Boos. Yeah, these small tables maybe. Or should I go with... I mean, I basically am in love with Buggy Boos' stuff, as you guys well know. Let's go with these. And I got some gray in here. An off gray. Like that. That kind of works. I don't know how, but it does. So let's do it. So yeah, just to be clear, she's already gotten the insurance money, but she doesn't want them to investigate, because that's another reason why she's keeping. Normally we do have a cemetery. It's at St. Agatha's. But the cemetery is, it's public, and someone could, exhume, put in an exhumation, how do you say it? Exhumation order? Exhume the body. But anyway, she wants to keep an eye on that body. She doesn't want anyone to see that how, badly it was burned, or, see the, like, she's afraid that they might see that the hands are more badly burned because those were where he was working the machine, or the front of him, or something like that, Anyway, she's just nervous. And when you have a guilty conscience, you can get over, detailed in your covering up, basically. Yeah, and that is true. That is true. Marcella doesn't know that Declan has seen her. One moment, please. This is St. Agatha's in the Vicarage, which is available on the shop in a variety of different forms, including a journal. But as you can see, right in front of the little house here, the little cottage house, the community hall is what it is now. It's the old vicarage. That's why it's called the old vicarage. It was the original vicarage. Yeah, she doesn't want to put him here as a how do you say? You know what I mean? Not an urn, that's the word, an urn, or here in the graveyard as well too. So yeah, thank you, Angie, thank you. By the way, I'm operating on about 5 hours of sleep, so it's gonna get worse before it gets better. That's for sure. Let's just be real about it. Anyway, yeah, like practically no sleep. So Angie is my second in command, and there are times when she's my second brain. Let's go here to electronics and put down this here. We're gonna go for here, this alarm clock here. I don't think we need any lights here. Yay, my husband's home. And do I ever sleep? Normally I sleep, yes, but I needed to get up early for Mara's stream. But yeah, about 5 hours of sleep. And then just on the other side, just to have something to balance out, let's put a little clock here. This is actually one of my favorite clocks, these tiny triangular clocks. And like all clocks in my game, this is a animated clock. I don't use decorative clocks. So as you can see here, see? It is animated along with the time. Okay, so I'm going to have her queue up to set her wake hour. She's really lazy. So I'm going to have her get up at like 10 a.m. She's a night person, which makes me, look bad because my waking hour is normally between 10 and 11. And then I'm gonna do this max bedtime. It just sort of scoots them into the bed. And then the other thing I wanted to do is, so she has hung up, she's going upstairs. I wanted to put her okay, and now I'm gonna have her clean up this mess because she feels like it would draw attention to her. The mess doesn't really bother her, I guess. Well, maybe it does. Actually, you know what? I think she might be pretty clean. Let's check her out. Oh yeah, because it's really long and it's got that, yeah, I know what you mean, baby. Yeah, she's almost maximum neat, so she should be able to do this cleaning up pretty quickly. She's pretty tired, but we're gonna go ahead and have her macro clean, and then we're gonna have her go to bed right after. Let's dispose of the evidence. I mean, tidy up. That pile right there was literally like her dude. And then she's gonna have to take it all the way downstairs. I do like that they'll go down the ladder with one hand. Her energy is pretty tanked, so she'll need to sleep. Hello, Kawaii. Let's get that toilet clean. Yep, she's tidy, all right. I know you're pooped. You've had a hard day. Let's follow her. And she throws it on the floor, and I don't know why. Probably because, could she not get to the trash can? No, that wasn't it. Wait, let me see. Which way is this facing? That's facing the right way. Hello, Gabby. Welcome to the Jessa Channel. So, take out trash. All right, well, it's already in her. And she's doing her evening ablutions. The word I'm saying is ablutions. I believe it means the care of oneself, as in bathing or washing. Her evening ablutions. Somebody look it up and tell me if I'm right. Yep. The best place to stop, Lila. The best place to ask for help is Mod the Sims. This is not the good place to ask for help. Okay? There you go. Thanks. There you go. And the shower broke, and she deserved that. All the bad luck she has. I love this outfit she has. I'll have to show it to you when she gets out of bed. Thank you. Yay. Awesome, Chocolate. Chocolate, how are you doing, Pumpkin? Each of the team members that you see in chat right now have been with me for over a year. I think they've been with me for coming up on 2 years. Oh, and by the way, let's go ahead and, oh, I missed it. I was going to show you sunrise, but I missed it. Let's go ahead and save the game. Yep. So, Kawaii, I'm going to ask you to take your question to Mod the Sims, the help forum there. There's lots of help there, because chat isn't really the place for it. Thank you. And we have our paper delivered by the constable's daughter, whose name I've momentarily forgotten right now. Anyway. Oh, let's actually 3-speed that. Because it's 10 o'clock, she doesn't get up until 10. She likes to have a lie-in. If you sleep late, that doesn't automatically make you lazy. It just so happens that she is lazy and does sleep late. I sleep late, but I also work late. And I don't know, one of the good things about having your own business is I've never been good at bills. Okay, so today, let's look and see what we have. She has to work today, But it's not until 5 p.m. to 1 a.m. She works late. Hello, Vicar. How are you doing? How's your sweet self doing? You so cute. I just want to pinch you. You little cute. You little boo. Webcam animation there. He's taking his morning walk. He likes to get a lot of walk around the town. And how's your repair skill anyway? Can you repair that sink? I mean that shower? All right. And she's making her bed. Yeah, that's what happens. That's if you have the inaccessible beds mod. Okay, so she has done her cleanup for the day. Let's repair, and then let's... Actually, you know, I feel like she would not really be interested in cleaning a shower. She's cleaned up the evidence, and so I think she would call a repairman. Now, I do not have a playable repairman in, and I don't mean a mod, I mean... My method of playing is that I will have a sim play the role of an NPC. Like, for example, the police officer is the police officer, the actual playable police officer is also the NPC. I've talked about it over the years. So, hello, Ileana. Welcome to the Jessa Channel. So let's go ahead, because she's like, you know what? I'm above this stuff. And call a service. But that does mean that I'm going to want to make a repairman sim and move them in to the flop house. All right, let's call the repairman. Oh, you know what? I just made a mistake. I just made a silly mistake. So I'm going to cancel this. And I'm going to go out to the neighborhood without saving. I did save. We did have that automatic save come up, so we won't lose everything. Because I just realized that I actually don't use NPC repairmans. The way I do it is I invite an NPC over, have them that I think can do the job, have them do it. Not an NPC, a playable, you know. And then I pay them using the money tree. So that's why I don't do that. My brain was going, you don't use these. You don't use these. And I went, oh yeah, I don't use these. So anyway, let's go out to the neighborhood here. I'm going to not save this because I don't want that NPC repairman to be in my character files forever. That's why. Hello, Jats. Hi. Yep, that was basically an oopsie. I told you, 5 hours of sleep, it's going to get better before, it's going to get worse before it gets better. But I'm always struggling to keep, well, not struggling, but focusing on keeping my, oh gosh, Kettle Falls looks so lovely today. Look at it, so nice. Look at Kettle Falls. But in any case, yeah, I always, just have playables do as many things as possible. I keep my NPC count down to as the minimum absolutely that you can have. A mailman, a fireman, a policeman, you know, that kind of stuff. Yeah, there's a nice mug that is a similar size to this in the Amazon shop. So hello, Seiko. Hi. Seiko is the creator of Kathy, you guys, who's on vacation right now. She is in the sim bin because she is traveling through the Simtopia travel agency. But while we're out here, actually, There are, if you are new here and not yet kind of seen Kettle Falls, raise your hand real quick and let me know. Most of you guys have seen it, but I think there are a few new people in here who have not seen it. Kathy's travels are doing very well. She is traveled to Joe's hood, she's traveled to Heather's hood, and she's traveled to Angie's hood. Thank you. When the mod team posts the link at once, it just means they're doing their job. They're not spamming, they're just doing their job. It happens, it just means, you know. So Orange Juice hasn't seen it yet. Dove hasn't seen it yet. Roland, you know who created that mod? What's her name? Margot? She's putting out a lot of mods right now. Remind me again? Her name is, she's the mod creator who's putting out a lot of mods right now. She fulfilled one of your requests recently. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, but we have pictures to prove it. And Mary hasn't seen it. Gail hasn't seen it. So we're going to give a little quick tour of Kettle Falls for you. So Kettle Falls actually is a river island. This is a large river. And you know what? Back in the day, Grandma Shirley, some of you guys know Grandma Shirley, named the river that Kettle Falls was on, but I completely forgot what it was over the years. It was 3 years ago. Anyway. So yeah, Kathy has, Sago, she has definitely lived. So, this is a quick tour. Many of you guys have seen this already, but you know, some new people here. This is, so I did, first of all, here's the whole overview of the hood. You can see it's zoomed out. And the first thing I'll show you is why it's called Kettle Falls. We also, sometimes its nickname is Bunny Falls, but when I created the hood, this reminded me of a kettle with a teapot handle, the bottom of the teapot and the lid. It just, so I just thought, you know, Kettle Falls looks nice. Turns out, and I didn't know this at the time, that Kettle Falls is actually a real place in the United States. So anyway, who knew? I didn't know that. And then over here, my goal was, when I created this hood, was to create a neighborhood. I wanted to make the tiniest possible neighborhood, but one that was still functional and could have a downtown or Main Street business area, farming area, low class area, middle class area, high class area, and beach lots, and still be incredibly tiny with pretty much all 10 by 10 lots with a few exceptions. So I designed this hood in SimCity 4, and this is how it came out. And I was trying to make it look like there was a riverbank. These are the riverbanks, and they go in and out and in and out. So just on this slice of the square, we're just seeing part of the riverbank. You understand? It's not just this and nothing. It goes on down here and it goes on up here. So when it curves up here, right here, it's curving up and then back down again and then up and that. You understand what I mean? So, oh, Sago, you would be most welcome. We are on our road to 100. We're at 92, I believe, as of right now. Yeah, Shirley, who is a friend of mine and a lovely woman. And my claim to fame is I once woke her up because I was snoring. Embarrassing, but true. Anyway, webcam animation that. So anyway, this is a wonderful. Hello, Pink Rose. Is this your first time here? Yay! So, hold on one second. One second for me, please. Thank you. And I think that's everything. Yep. Okay, just want to make sure. Do I have that? Okay, perfect. Checking. I just need to check a couple things to make sure everything is working. Oh, okay. All right. So everything is working as it should be. All right. So anyway, my apologies. So this is just, in my imagination, this is just some old ruins from the settlers of Kettle Falls. We have a kind of background storyline about aliens and Kathy, and this is the observatory here. And it's an old observatory. Eventually I'd like to have a sim open this back up for the public. These are river boats in my imagination, even though they have sails on them, but I suppose you can have sails on a riverboat. And that people will stop off at different places along the river, hike up to the observatory. The observatory is up here because, of course, you need to have an observatory be at a high point here. She is doing well. I asked her, thank you. I asked her, who's in the train tonight? Earlier, Mara started the train. Mara Let's Play. I'm sure you know her. And this is just a river. I just wanted it to look like a river was coming through here, even though the actual animated water that you can get from Mod The Sims 2 didn't look good here. So I just put this blue here to signify that that's a river. Here's a riverboat wreck here. And then Cindy, who's in chat right now, or she was earlier, is she was followed me in the train, and you can click that image there and see the Livesimming train. And then of course there's more aliens here, an alien backstory, which Kathy is kind of spearheading that. This is just a decoration. I liked how it came out. I just really liked it. And the other thing I was thinking about, and one of the difficulties with Akenthop, which many of you guys remember, is that I wanted I didn't like fill this all up with riverbank because it slows down the hood, and I wanted a hood that would be extremely easy to record, because back then I didn't know I was going to have a powerful computer like I do now. But I wanted something that was extremely easy to record, that gave me very little lag, that ran at 60 frames per second, you know, crisply at all times. This is Eloise Kettle. She is the goddess of the river goddess. And the boatmen say a little prayer to her as she passes. And she is the original founder of Kettle Falls. I won't forget Bessie, Faye, don't you worry. And so, and I've shown this already, but this is the hood kind of backed out here like this. And then this is, for those of you guys who came in later, this is a watercolor of the same image of this. So this is a watercolor of Kettle Falls. There are watercolors available in the Redbubble store. And that is the same thing in game. So anyway, over here is, there are a couple more lots, and so I'll tell you the lots that we still have yet to build, even though we have been working on Kettle Falls for 3 years. Building a neighborhood, at least for me, because I'm slow, is a long, long process. But yeah, this is the, you know, the lighthouse and where the ferry boats, and this is also the regular boat where people go to work, who work up in River City, which is north of here, or in Lowtown, which is south. Anyway, if you're looking for, you know, ideas on making your neighborhood more immersive, the one thing I would recommend is to think of the neighborhood as part of an entire world. So even though we will never see River City, well, maybe we won't. I highly doubt it. It would take me ages to build something that's in my imagination. I can see River City and Lowtown in my head. So, yeah, this is the bus stop, and has also become a place where the homeless, of which there are none currently in Kettle Falls, thank goodness, congregate. Here is going to be the visitor center, which is at the end, and the the station where people wait for their plane to get the plane out. And there's a plane in Kettle Falls. It'll show up. It does fly around and shows up on the screen. Lila, no. She's been very meowy and very, very demanding. And she does it. It drives me a bit nuts. Anyway, let me see here. Oh, okay. So, and then this is the lighthouse keeper's cottage. And the lighthouse keepers, interestingly enough, are two elder women who walk out here every day. And I couldn't make it happen, but I do imagine that there is a bridge. I don't feel like they have to like walk over these heavy rocks. There is some sort of path right here, but I don't have anything to make it look like a path. Over here is going to be the pet park. That's probably the next thing we'll build. Just to tell you how slow I am with building, it took us how many months? 3 months of building to build and decorate, build and decorate these lots. I mean, design them. And they're finally finished. How long did it take? We were looking at these lots for ages. And I knew it would be a big project. The other two lots that I'm not looking forward to doing are these two beaches. I have an idea as to how they're going to be. They're not going to just be, blank or empty. They're going to have decorations on them and stairs leading down to the beach and stuff like that. So, but I'm putting those off to the last because they're going to be hard. These are cute little riverfront cottages. Pretty much every house in Kettle Falls, with a few exceptions, is a 10 by 10 lot. And, I built this PC too, Sago. The patrons are the reason why we have this nice PC now and don't have to worry about frame rate and crashing or anything. The patrons are the reason why. Yeah, I did too. And in fact, you can see, can one of you guys grab this from my website? You can see on the jessachannel.com on the frequently asked questions page, you can see my current specs for this thing. It has 2 SSD drives, M2 SSD drives. It's fantastic. So anyway, my goal when I buy a PC, as most people who play The Sims are, my only goal is like, get that thing to load The Sims as fast as possible. That's all I care about. With my 13 gigs of custom content. Thank you very much. Please and thanks. Okay, thanks, bye. Anyway, so over here, just doing clockwise where we are currently doing a rotation. We started with the Mackenzies. He has a little storyline of having joined the Elder Council, and then we went on over to the Adams. The Adams just got married. Let me show you the Mackenzies. There we go. So these are the Mackenzies, and then the Adams. They got married, and Rose is trying to get pregnant. Over here, we then went to the Sloan house. She is now single, pregnant, and an amazing storyline happened there. Her sister was accidentally killed by fried bananas. That is true. This house is a custom house that's built by Bailey, which is actually going to have a watercolor done of it. That is next in line after we do the clothing in the gym. And then over here, thank you, Morgwin, is the Bellamy household. We just played him. He has a storyline of falling in love and being very gullible, but trying. Very poor, starving artist. Over here is the Mason household. We are playing that one now. And over here is the Flop house. This is where, if we wanted to bring in a dedicated repairman, for example, we would move them into there. Sims move into here and kind of get on their feet. As financially, as far as their simoleons are concerned, before they go out and buy their own place in the world. And it's a nice way to build relationships. I've had flop houses and B&Bs like this for years, and I love the concept of them. This is Kathy's little cottage. It looks amazing on the inside, Sago. It looks great. These are the gypsy cottages. I'm sorry, the Romany cottages. They took us also over a month or more to build. Do you guys remember when we were building these? It's another one that we were staring at these cottages for like forever and a day. Oh, you're doing Twitch streaming now? Awesome, Sago. Send me a link to it on the contact form on the jessachannel.com. So anyway, these look amazing as well too inside. We did Shauna's house. She has a whole backstory about being a time traveler and needing to get back home to her world. What's the name of her neighborhood again, Heather? This is downtown. Is everybody following along with the tour? I hope I'm not going too quickly. This is downtown. This is my pride and joy, because I, for years, said I wasn't a good Sims builder, and I wasn't. And I didn't like Sims building, and I didn't. But with Kettle Falls, I needed to have a very specific look, and it needed to be on a 10 by 10 lot. And I scoured Willow Creek. That sounds right, baby. You're right. And I needed to have a, and they needed to be 10 by 10 lots. And I scoured the Sims 2 community, and no one had made the lots exactly like what I was looking for. I knew about Plastic Box, but I wanted something a little bit different. So these lots, I have built all of these lots myself, and they all needed the constrained floor elevation sheet in order to do it. And they all came out amazing. This is the tea and bakery shop, and the tea and bakery shop, nope, the tea and bakery shop looks like that. That's the watercolor for the tea and bakery shop. And so I wanted something that had a very specific look. And I talked about this actually before. Let me show you guys real quickly, and then we'll get back into the story. We're just taking a little middle break here. But I use different things for inspiration. Let me actually make it big like that. There we go. So I use doll houses, miniatures, stuff like that. And that as inspiration and building guidance for the buildings I create. And so this is the little schoolhouse building inspiration. You can see how I was trying to achieve a very specific certain look. I wanted the buildings to look really close together, really tight, and to look like it was very old. And I wanted the whole place to have a very cottagey feel, like this. I wanted it to be tight-knit little buildings like you see over here, and little houses, and little chimney coming out of the smoke coming out of the chimney, you know, a central square where the community gathers together, that kind of stuff. So this one was a big inspiration. So I didn't try and make it look exactly like this. I don't ever try and imitate it to the exactness. I use it as inspiration for how I can create something that looks unique to me. Hello, Karima. Yeah, so that's how I got them to look that detailed, because I would just stare at those pictures and say, what is it that I like so much about these? And how do I make mine look the same? Another building that we need to work on is this restaurant over here, which I'm thinking we're going to have be like kind of a nightclub and a restaurant, and we're thinking about calling it the Fire Pole. Anyway, the Commons is the central park here where Bessie is giving her Tai Chi lessons. This is the little schoolhouse, which we haven't started playing yet just because we don't have any kids. We do have one child, so we will be playing this as we move around in rotation. This is the Kettle Falls orphanage over here. It's a fantastic lot. We built this one too. And I've had to learn how to build simply because so many, you know, I needed lots that were very tiny, and they're just really hard to find. One more thing about the lot is the hood is that I gave a lot of consideration to the views and how things would look all the way across the hood. So I wanted the highest point in the hood to be this steeple, and the second highest point in the hood to be the weather vane, that little weather vane right there on top of the town hall. So, no, not New England. I would say this is more like a little English village, like the Cotswolds maybe, or some little village in Yorkshire, something like that. That's more of what I would have in mind when I was thinking about this. Because I knew that eventually I wanted to have a book made of Kettle Falls, which has been a long time dream, which is finally, because of the patrons, coming to fruition. All of those beautiful images that you have seen of the church, you know, for example, are all going to end up in a book that you can buy. A Kettle Falls picture book, a coffee table book, a art book of Kettle Falls. Hello, Oleanator, welcome. Good night, Liam. So anyway, what I wanted was, the main thing I started with was to have the commons here, and then I wanted to have these 4 square parks here, these little lots, and I wanted to have there be a view from the church all the way down and across the hood to the other side of the hood. And then I wanted there to be a farming area here, and I wanted there to be all the, so this is basically downtown. This is low income, the poor side of town. This is the farming area of town, obviously. This downtown, this is a continuation of downtown. This is middle class homes here, right here. And then over here, back here, these houses are intended to be my larger, bigger family homes that cost a little bit more money. Yeah. So that is basically a tour of Kettle Falls. We'll go back in now. Couple more things. I think over here is Kathy's General Store. It's closed right now, much to the annoyance of the residents of Kettle Falls, the Kettlers. This is a dining place. We might go here for our date. And it also has this awesome dining sign here that I actually used an OMSP to sink it down into the ground to make it the perfect height. I'll show you that at some point. The post office, by the way, is a real working post office. The Sims can go there and they can send letters and packages and money to Sims. There's a bank here. You can take out a loan. You can buy piggy banks. You can you do other financial related things. There's an ATM there. This little clinic here is a real working clinic that you can go there, get medicine from the doctor that he's really made. The toy stores, you know, obviously it's got toys in it. That was an important one because we have a lot of baby showers. And then over here in the Grub and Gossip, yep. The diner is called the Grub and Gossip. But St. Agatha's is got real church services in it. You can go there. The vicar has a very nice office in the back, and you can talk to him about your problems. You can do confessional with him. This community hall has hosted weddings. The elder council meets there and has game night there when they're not meeting at the town hall. The town hall is just like in The Sims 4. The students can go there and do their homework. And there's little homework mats there, and it'll spawn some homework, and they can sit there and do their homework. There's computers there to be used. There's a meeting, there's a little elder council chambers, and people go there and they have meetings and discussions, and we've seen those happen where they debates, and then eventually upstairs will be a place where dances can be held as well too. I have a plan for that. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Gail. First of all, I'm super glad you came. Even though you don't play The Sims 2, maybe you'll get into it now. I mean, this is Years of work. Years of work. Anyway, let's go back into the Mason household now, since I did not want to create that reporter. The clinic episode of Kettle Falls would be, there's playlists for it. There's a 2018 playlist of the clinic, the creation. If you mean the building of it, I didn't record that. Sometimes I'll build off camera just to speed things up. But we have gone there and visited there. In fact, in the playlist for 2019, you should be able to find some stuff about the clinic in there. Yeah, since I couldn't do the lot size thing because every lot needed to be no more than 1x2 for the residential lots. So here we are at 7:01 a.m. Let's go through the morning again with her. She will wake up at 10 a.m. The bills will come again. And then let's get a date going for her. But anyway, there's a tour for the people who haven't been here. And for the people who have been here, the tour is over. You can wake up now. Oh my gosh! Game Olio Dan is here, you guys! Wow! I had no idea you would ever come to one of my streams. This is awesome! Okay, so Game Olio Dan is in chat right now. Please click the link and head to his channel and subscribe, because he is doing Elder Scrolls Online just like we are, and I have been watching him, and he's got this really comforting Australian Joe. He's pure Aussie. Head on over. He's as Aussie as you get. There's a lot of Aussies in here. A lot of my patrons are from Australia and New Zealand. So anyway, but yeah, he is family friendly. I've never heard him curse, so that's important. He is not a role player. He does kind of just go run from quest to quest on his horse, like run as fast as he can over here and run as fast as he can over there. That's a downside. The plus side is that he does do all the stories. He is story focused, and he is really soothing to listen to. And he's doing Elsewhere right now, so he's really good to listen to. You know, I mean, as far as I know, there's no one else role-playing Elder Scrolls Online like I'm doing at all, and not how I'm doing it at all. So, but anyway, yeah, he's great. So head on over. I've already given him a shout out before. During one of the Elder Scrolls Online live streams, I shouted him out. So, yeah, and he does stream. He's on Twitch too, also at Game Olio Dan. And he also, his videos are very high quality. He's got intros, you know, he's got outro. He's, you know, he's very consistent with his uploads, so you don't have to worry about him disappearing. And he mostly plays MMOs from what I've seen. So if that's your thing, head on over, give him some love, put a comment in there, tell him Jessa sent you. All right. So anyway, thank you for the team. That is Game Olio Dan's link in chat. Chocolate just put that in there. Head on over there, give him some good old TJC love. Anyway, so Gail is a big Elder Scrolls and Skyrim fan. She's been watching me for, how long have you been watching me, Gail? A couple of years now? Thank you, Oleanator, by the way. So let's get on with the game. That's so cool, though. I was so happy to see him. Let's put the game back up on the screen now. And, yep, thank you, Chocolate. So go over and give him a follow. Give him some of that love. By the way, hi, Dan. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. I'm hoping that we might be able to play a little bit in game, Dan. Okay, so we are back where we were. We're going to have her do her morning chores. We were going to have her clean And by the way, if there's nothing to clean, the clean option will not show up here. And so that's how you know. We're gonna have her clean. We're gonna have her garden her cruciferous vegetables that she hates. And then we're gonna have her pay her bills. Oops, macro. Pay bills. It will be a generational playthrough, yes. But I am such a slow player that we are not even on past the first generation yet. In part because a lot of the early content was me building, which just took so long. And story take. I mean, even as we were building, we were creating stories as we went. And this is actually the reason why we're doing this sort of introductory rotation 3 years into it, is because we finally got the entire hood to the point where it could, I'm going to do a twirl, so guard your tummies there. Even though I have an extremely good graphics card, a 1070 Ti, I have 32 gigs of RAM, I have, you know, an extremely killer system, I still have to do that twirl. But with design, by the way, with neighborhood design, which I think of is actually designing something. You know, when you're creating a neighborhood, you're actually designing. So I think about a lot of things, and one of the things I think about is how far away things can be seen in the distance for picture taking. There's so many times when we've gone to take a picture of something, and later on, I mean, and in the background, there's some amazing scenery that is there because we took time to very carefully design the hood. And one of these examples are these two statues that can be seen from the hill all the way over on this side of the hill. So at some point, it may be that I decide to have a rich family move in and have put a house like up on this hill behind us, and then they'd get a nice view over the town. And that could be something that we could do later, using lot adjuster to move it. Yeah, that shower is continuing to go, but we're also going to call someone to come over and repair it. And I think the person who should be the guy to do the repairing is our neighbor, the artist, Declan. So I'm going to call him next, and we're going to cue that up. Let's go. Bye, Dove. Thank you so much. Feel free to hit the like button if you enjoyed it, subscribe, and join me again. I would be so happy to see you here. She's also going to make her secret door too, yeah. Do you have any time or are you leaving right now? Okay. Oh, thank you.
Digga Flaminish.
I love you too. Husband, come in, go out. He's got a gig tonight. So, also, the other thing I like about Macrotastics is that, as you can see, she will grab food to eat autonomously and just eat it, you know, wherever. Because we don't have a dining room table. And the reason why we don't have a dining room table is that I was trying to get that poker table to work. So let's see if we can get it to work again. Because that poker table is a high stakes poker table, and I really want it to work because that's part of how she earns her income. If you dig what I'm saying. I want there to be illicit, ill-gotten goods here. It's basically what I'm going for. So Dan, how are you? It's Saturday afternoon for Dan. I don't know if we're gonna have enough money for this. Yeah, we don't. There's the high stakes poker table. 1,630 simoleons and we are flint. So she might get pretty desperate and start and put a counterfeiting machine up again. But just, she can't do it until she's put that hidden door in. So we'd better get started on that. Anyway, I still am not fond of building, but You know, I want the story. I want the watercolors, and so I got desperate enough to just do it. I just put on an audiobook and power through it as best I can. It has gotten easier though, particularly making those tight little downtown lots. I've gotten a little, the first couple times I was just bulldoze and start over and all this kind of stuff. Let's move her through the morning pretty quickly here. I love it. Look at this. Wait. I love it. I love it. Here's how. Oh, I love it. Awesome. Let's just take a picture of this. If this ain't picture time, good Lord, I don't know what is. Roland, you're in Aussie land too? Did I know that? I don't know if I knew that. Anyway, oh yeah, and I forgot to show you guys, she has a knife throwing board here for practice. Throwing them knives. You know what? I wonder, did I turn that setting off when I was taking pictures? I did. Yep. I was wondering why that lot was getting in my face all the time. It shouldn't have done that. But yeah, she's just like, you know, even in death, he gets in my way. Jeez. So let's go ahead and take a picture of this. And it is picture time. Let's lower chat. That is bugging me though. There we go. That blinking is getting on my nerves. Let's I want to really get the, so I'm gonna have to put that house back up. I just took it down for the picture. That house, that doesn't look so good. You guys, I think Dan left. I think Dan ran out screaming. He hasn't responded to my question, so I think you know what I've done? My speciality. I scared him away. It's terrible. Let's go for something like, how about this? Oh, isn't that perfect? Couldn't be better. If this is the summation, oh, okay, he's still here. Good. All right. But he's the summation of, this is the summation of Marcella's style. Absolutely. What is Marcella about? Watering vegetables that she hates to dishonor her partner and complaining about him being in the way even after death, while silhouetted by the knife throwing board. Welcome to Kettle Falls. It's beautiful. I need a moment. Anyway. Yeah, okay. So, I'm especially happy that Dan is here because I never mentioned my channel. I mean, it's obvious that I have a channel because it says the Jessa Channel. But I never thought he would come over and visit. So I'm pretty psyched about that. So I'm not going to use a tab key on this one because this picture is framed perfectly. I don't really see any point in changing it. If that ain't beautiful, I don't know. It's a beautiful thing. It's beautiful. So how are you guys doing in chat, by the way? Okay, let's keep going. I'm on game mode, good. All right, and that's how you dishonor the dead. I can't wait for the ghost to come. All right, and now she's gonna call. And she's gonna say, "Oh, Declan, would you come over and fix my shower? Nudge, nudge. Wink, wink. Say, no, seriously, fix my shower, fool. Okay. We're gonna invite him right on over. Oh, well, he might be at work. Let's see. Is he at work? Can my friend come too? I don't know. What do you guys think? You're good, mothering? Yay. Awesome. Oh, shoot. I didn't answer it in time. I don't know. Is there a friend coming? I spaced out. All right, let's go here. And then I want to, we have food to eat, but we do need some kind of, I wonder if I could just use Mahjong and play Mahjong for money as a until we can afford a high stakes poker table. How much is a Mahjong table? The Four Blessings Mahjong table. Yeah, this should work. I wonder, can you play Don't Wake the... No, she wouldn't like the Don't... She would... That's too... I don't know. Happy and positive and stuff. So let's grab a recolor of this. I like that one. And I'm going to move us, put Snap Objects to Grid on. Because I want to make sure that this works as it should. Now, that means we're going to have to get some really cheap chairs. I'm talking really cheap. Like dirt cheap chairs. But you know what? A girl's got to do what a girl's got to do. Why am I talking like this? All right. I really like this chair. Yeah. Okay, so, yay, we now have something that we can at least try to fleece people with. Excellent. Now, what else can we do while we're waiting for him? I don't think anything. Get the lady a roundabout? What's a roundabout? Is that some sort of English term that I don't know? So she's just standing here waiting. Oh, she's good. Don't, are you? Oh, she's trying to mop up. Okay. Why, hello, beautiful. I'm here to fix your shower. Why don't you greet him and say, oh, did I have auto greet on? I don't want that on. Turn that off. Options. Disable auto greet. Yeah, I had that on. Oops. Oh well. He's greeted, but we're gonna say hello to him, and I'm gonna have her just go ahead and flirt with him right on the sidewalk. Yeah. Oh, she doesn't really. She's not that into him. She's only doing. My, Declan has. Yeah, so how do things go down? Let's see. Butt akimbo. Face affronted. My heart is taken. I am spoken for. Exactly. Exactly. Oh, shoot. Butt akimbo, face affronted. I mean, look at it. Look at it. I mean, look at that butt. That is a very, very affronted behind. I have rarely seen a behind more absolutely and thoroughly offended. I mean, look at it. I mean, have you? I haven't. I have never seen that rejection before. And look at her. Look at her. Does she take it gracefully? Does she say, "Oh, I'm sorry"? No, she gives him some hauled off lip. I was just playing. Why you gotta be so difficult? He was interested. He was. Exactly. It's like she pinched it and he stuck that behind as far away as he could from her hand. And what time is it, ladies and gentlemen? You know the drill. You know the drill. It is time. Whoops. So, Dan, do you play The Sims? I don't think this game would, I mean, I don't know. Maybe you love The Sims. Who knows? But I didn't think it would be of interest to you. That's another reason why I was surprised to see you here. Yay! All right, so this is called The Showdown at Chocolate Cottage. We have to get just the right angle. Look at that face! Look at that butt! Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I'm just laughing so hard because it's just so funny. So I think this picture should be kind of short here, like that, and also to hide the fact that I put the dang ceiling on again. It's beautiful. Look at this. This is awesome. I gotta show you guys this. Affronted. That picture is quality. I love it how long it is. This is perfect. With his butt just pointing, sticking with a fence sticking right. It's just perfect. Oh, that's good. Very, very good. Very good. So, Dan, I am using a Poor Woman Stream Deck that you might want to know about for your streams. If you're interested, let me know in chat. Declan's Wagon Appreciation Society? Explain that one to me, because I'm missing that one. Anyway, yeah, so I think that's all we need of that picture, of that disgrace. Man. Oh, you poor girl. You poor awful little girl. All right, so let's go for having, how we're gonna do this is that she's gonna ask Declan to, let's try talk. Let's try tinkering, and that should sort of simulate her asking him. All right, she wanted to talk about hobbies, so we now have that want. She still has a want to kiss him, which ain't gonna happen, but I'm gonna try. All right, so after that, he says, no problem. As long as we'll let that pass, I will just pretend it didn't happen. We need to have a wonderful neighbor relationship. Of course, I will happily fix your shower for you. And she is grateful for that. And so one thing about the channel that I know is just part of the way I play is that you need to be patient because of how I tell stories and the picture taking and all that kind of stuff. But you know, I'm definitely not a fast player, and we let the story unfold in a slow pace. I've always been that way. So but that's why it's a live simming train. If you like the speedier stuff, you know, people who move quickly through the story and can go, you know, go through an entire pregnancy and a birth in one sitting, that's Cindy and Mara for you. Those people are for you. I'm for the real slow burn and the deep storytelling. which, I mean, deep, like we spend a lot of time doing it. And then we weave a story that's an overarching over an entire hood. So anyway, now that he has agreed to do that, he says, if I can fix it though, I won't charge you too much. Let's say 100 simoleons. And she agrees. We're going to now grab him and put him. Let's make sure. Dragon. Oh, the wag. Oh, for that kind of behind. Oh, yeah, the behind. Thank you, baby, for that translation. That's obviously not one I've heard before. I want to control him. So we're going to control him in this way. And then we're going to have him go over here. And I think the best way to do this so that he'll stay on it until it's done is to macro this. So we'll macro and then we'll repair. While that's going on, we will have Marcella maybe sit down and watch some television, or, oh, nope, she's going to get the paper on her own and bring it in and sit down and listen to that. Let's see how he's doing in there. He's got a few skills. He's got a couple skills, not too bad. But she's not going to give up. We're going to see if she can wine him and dine him. I mean, I am hoping he still says no. Let me see. What did he say? Defeat the Grim Reaper. Give a back rub to Shauna. Be friends with Shauna. He did it. Yay! Excellent. Now, Marcella sees that he has finished. He comes out and stretches. Oh, that was tough work. Tough work. But I got it done for you, Marcella. She says, "Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Let me pay you." And we're going to have her do that. I just like this, the way this is framed. So let's take a picture of this as we remember the story. Because I don't know if my illustrator is good with people yet, with drawing people. If she is, I am going to be turning some of these pictures into actual little storybooks that you can see the entire story unfold. So that's another reason why I take so many pictures, besides I just love it. Okay, so bring chat back up, and oh, thank you, Gail. Yeah, I figure most people who are here do like that level of storytelling, but for the new people who are used to maybe a quicker way of doing things, the Jessa Channel is all about how we move at a leisurely pace through everything. Rarely in a hurry. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to have her stop doing this newspaper, and I'm going to have her give 100 to Declan. Is it, Joe, is it the give command? Is it give or send? I think it's give. I think it's give. So let's see. Because with this command, one of the joys of it is that he's trying to go in there and clean up. Oh, perfect. Yeah. So it is give. It's who's here on the lot will show up in here. So we're going to give $100 to him, and he will, thank you, Joe, and they will actually do the animation, which is why I like that. By the way, Joe, I did download the mod that, what is her name? Let me go look it up real quick. You know who I'm talking about. The nice modder. I was just trying to remember her name earlier. She's so nice and doing a lot of great stuff for us. It's Simbler. Midge the Tree. Thank you, Midge the Tree. Yes. Okay. Joe got it. Joe got it too. But yeah, Midge just made a mod, which I have, which allows you to sell things directly from your inventory. My question is, do they do the giving cash animation like this, or is it just sort of a poof through the air type of thing? How does it work? Anyway, let's go ahead and do this. And as you can see, she will whip that out of her pocket and give it right to him. And that is how I do repairs or any kind of services in the home. And there are Sims who earn good side money or could even make a full-time, well, you know, make an income, livable income on it. You know, have a side hustle going. By repairing things or whatever. And I find it so much better than having an NPC repairman, because there's a reason for him to be here, and the story is part of that. That is not in the Sim Blender chat set. That is the wallet token controller. It is available from Mod the Sims, and it is by Christian Love. And if you ever can't find something, like for example, Christian Love, I have every single mod that Christian Love ever created neatly categorized in a zip file. I have already uploaded it for my patrons, I think, years ago. I do remember uploading it, but if you want it again, I'll just upload it again. So if you're a patron, you could grab that or just give me a poke in Discord and I'll upload it again for you, if you don't find it in search. All right, so now that puts that money in Declan's bank account, and we can actually see that in play here by going to accounts, go to me, and it'll give us his account. And he has 200 bucks in that account, which, you know what? And I love how it says, really? Wow, you're the best. I love that. That's awesome. So thank you. Jats, are you a patron? No, you're not. I don't think you're a patron yet. I don't think so. But in any case, now let's have her see if she can win some of that money back. I'm gonna have her play Mahjong for money. Oh, it's doing that thing again. Oh, that's why. That's why. Do you remember the last time we played this, we couldn't get the poker table to work? And she kept coming up with this gem icon in her. And I was like, what does that mean? It's the simoleon icon. I have a replacement mod for the icons. It's the simoleon icon. She was unable to play poker because she was broke. It was, remember, she had no money right before the... Oh, so it's not that it's broken. Okay. All right. So that means that we're in a bit of trouble. Marcella is in need of cash. How do you get cash? She gave him that 100 simoleons knowing full well that she had no intention of letting him keep it. I think it's time for pickpocketing. So we're going to go over here and we're going to put in her inventory the item that will allow us to pickpocket him now. Oh, we can't even afford that item. Are you Ka-ching, 250. We're too broke to buy the item that will allow her to pickpocket him. Oh man. So in that case, I'm going to give her the money. No, I don't want to ka-ching this. I want to family funds, Mason, plus exactly the amount she needs to get that. Sell something. Times are hard. I know. Sell that television. You know what? She's right. Joe is right. Let's sell something instead. It's more fun to sell something. Yep, exactly. And you know what? I don't feel sorry for her. So how much is this? $255. Perfect. I know it does. Let's hawk that baby. Okay, so this will now go into her inventory. We're going to put this here and go into her inventory over here. Oh, wait, is it this one or is it the one on the floor? Is it this one, Joe? I asked Joe because she knows a lot about, you know, I don't know, because I've been asking Joe for years. Because Joe and I have an immense amount of history. That's why. Joe, how far do we go back? Like, way back. Like, flipping years. No, it's not this one. It's not this one. It's the one that's on the floor. Yeah, thanks, yeah, see, baby. Baby said it before I could get to it. So which one is that? Let's go back this way. Hi! Is it Ioso? Ioso sop or Loso sop? It's the floor one. Ioso, would you like to see Kettle Falls? I can show you a little bit of it. I won't leave the lot and give it to her. Don't worry, you guys. Don't panic. Where is that one? Oh, is it in statues? It's statues. Hello, Kofina. It's in statues, that's why. I was looking at the paintings. Here it is. This one. So Lost by the Sea. This is the one you're looking for. If this is in their inventory and you have Midge's, a version of Midge's Pickpocket mod in, the Sims can now pickpocket and autonomously. So I'm gonna, but you can also direct her to do so. It'll show up in her menu. So the card pool is gonna show up with her, for her, in about an hour. And so we're gonna pickpocket him as many times as we can possibly get away with to get our money back. Thank you, Blue. I'll be live for a little bit longer. I am going to take a break so I can go and get another cup of tea. Okay, so let's put this in here. The job stoppinator. Yep, that's what I wanted in there. I put that in there, obviously. And now, she admired him autonomously, I think. No, he's admiring her, which is nice. He's such a nice guy that even after being completely, you know, upset, I'm going to stop controlling him. I hope that means that I can tell him to leave. Say goodbye. Good, I can. So, hello, Zav. Welcome to the Jessa Channel. Declan is so cute and awesome and wonderful and so gullible, and I love him. I just want to pinch his little baby cheeks, man. He's a sim that I made with the, method of randomization that I use to make all Sims now to get completely interesting and unique Sims. I'm having a brain fart. We're going to pickpocket. Here we go. So I'm going to cue that up. I'm going to cue it up a couple times because you know what? She's desperate. I want to see what happens. Here we go. She goes, yes! I get to pickpocket him. So, Declan, have I told you about this new, It's working! It's working! So, Declan, let me tell you a story. Look at his little face! Look at his little face! He's so cute! Look at his little face! Oh my god! Look at his little face! He's so cute! I wanna pinch him! He's so cute! Oh, baby Declan! If that is not the cutest thing you have ever seen, I don't know where you've been. Look at her hair. Her hair is flying out with indignation. I don't know what. Her hair is a trip. I like it. I might eventually change it because, as you can see, it is a little bit, which cannot be helped. It's not the fault of the creator. Look at him. Poor little Bo. He's so cute. I feel bad though because I am essentially laughing at him being fleeced, but Don't worry. There's the wonderful thing about story is that there's retribution. You know what I mean? An opportunity for payback. Those eyes, I know. They're so beautiful. Blue. I just love him. He's so cute. Okay, let's see if it works. I want to see how much she got.
Mr. Pervin Klegash.
Yes. Oh, I forgot. 150? Bank! Yes! So, let's do it 2 more times. I know.
Nazuki.
Okay, he's getting smarter. He's getting smarter. He declined that one.
I got 5.
Ha ha ha! Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, I'm leaving. And then, let's also, I think she has to go to work, right? In about, now. So I think we're gonna go ahead and say goodbye to Declan. Little bop. He's not even gonna realize.
Bina.
Ah, look at that! Did you see that? Bye! Love you! God. Oh, Lord. Poor Declan. I feel for you, brother. I really do. All right, so no more television, so there's not much else to do. She's gonna eat something. She's a little bit hungry, and then she should have, in just a minute, her car should come for work. There it is. This fancy ride. And she's gonna have to go to work, and she works in River City. I'm sorry, in Lowtown. And she's basically a bag man, a watch out for a criminal enterprise there that, interestingly enough, is run by a man in a top hat with a mustache. All right, so she's not going to get back till 1, so that's going to be pretty much the end of her day. But yeah, I do too. You know, we're gonna do our best to make sure that Declan is, you know, there's Shauna, that he's loved, because yeah, it's just pretty silly. I told you guys when I made this table that, whoa, no more fire, please. Light a tree on fire. But yeah, that it would do some clipping when you put the table here, but I don't mind it. You know, it's not the end of the world. Okay, home from work. 280 simoleons, that brings us to 678. And she's not, her energy is about ready for bedtime, yeah. So she's gonna take a shower and she's gonna go to bed, and we're gonna end this part at the end of the episode. But oh yeah, we're gonna do our best, baby, because you know, I don't even know how a helicopter would get on a lot this size. Oh, you do? Most of this is Max's furniture. Well, that's not true. I use a lot of custom content. This is actually a really simple, lot. Yay! So I'm gonna actually just put her to bed because I think it's a good time, a good way to end her story, and it's a little bit too late to call anybody. Oh wait, no. Let's get her started on the woodworking. Whoa! Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Ha ha! You know what? I think it's absolutely time for some woodworking. So we could make knife blocks, circus elephants, dragons, garden pots, end tables. Shut up. You can make chairs. Oh, you can make a dining table? Shut up. That is awesome. Oh, Dan. Thank you very much, Dan. Yay, and it shows up in my chat. You guys, before it wasn't showing up in my chat, but look, it does now. What am I doing? Desktop. Isn't that neat? So I can now see them. Awesome. Oh, thank you, Dan. I really appreciate it. Awesome. Yay! I wonder what the exchange rate for Aussie dollars is to American dollars. I'll find out later. Anyway. Yeah. Oh, hey Max, how you doing, Pumpkin? This is, these are, Dan is a really good guy, and I really love that his content is family friendly, and he's so pleasant to listen to. This is one of my favorite sets, Max. This is, Peggy's wood floor. Ayilad? Thank you, teammate. Appreciate that. You know who I'm talking to. Yeah, we have a spectral guest, Jim. Oh, no worries, Max. I hope you're busy with good things. By the way, Max has a Sims 2 channel. You can click on her name, head on over and give her some good loving as well too. She's a really nice person. Aliad. Okay, Alia. I've always said Aila. That's what I've said. Aila. Anyway, this set is, let me show you where it is from. Good, I'm on the desktop already. Okay, this is my downloads folder. And we're gonna scroll down to build here. Walls, floors, and terrains. And then let's see, let's search for Peggy. Here it is. So this one is from Sims 2 palette. So I believe this is one of, yeah, this is Lena's trapping. It may still be available. So Max, this one may still be available online. If you can't find it, or well, if Chocolate can't find it, or the team members who are working right now can't find it, then Chocolate will put a reminder for me in, and I will upload it for you because you are a patron. Mr. Silence Cat, hi, how are you? Welcome to the Jessa Channel. We are having a really good time. Really good time. Good times. Anyway. What was I doing? We were gonna have her make some stuff. So this is really cool. I'm also hoping she gets scared. Look at that fire. He's pissed, and he's haunting right around where he died, which is so appropriate. So what should we make first? Let's make a knife block first. I'm just gonna see how, let's just make one just to see what it looks like. I want to see what some of this stuff looks like. Oh, well actually we can see what it looks like. You can look for it too if you'd like, but keep in mind that the team members, that's their job, part of their job. So Chocolate is probably already doing it, Max, but you know, 2 eyes. What am I trying to do? Hobbies, miscellaneous. So yeah, I'm still on desktop mode. It would be, here we go, here it is. So let's see, oh, here's a picture of the stuff you can make from it. Let me make this bigger for you. Look at that. So these are all the sculptures you can make. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. This is the furniture. Oh, you could even make a toilet. Oh, you could make a toilet and have a toilet selling business. I do have the best mods. That is absolutely true. I have no argument to say about it. I love this little heart thing here and this shelf. This is awesome. Wow, Dee is a miracle worker. And then you can make a chair here. You can make a hot tub. I love it. So, but I didn't see that knife block. That's what I was looking for. Is it here? Or we could just make it and see what it looks like, but I'm just curious. So there, oh, here it is. It's very tiny, but it's quite nice looking. It's hard to see right there, but I see it. Okay, so let's go back into game here and get her to make a knife block, which I've already done. So let's go ahead and undo that. I hope you scare the pants out of her. Oh, I love the ghosts. So are the ghosts this animated in the Sims 2? One thing though, and I don't know why this is, I have no idea, but all of my ghosts have this weird skull cap thing going on. I have no idea what's causing it. Every ghost has it. It's weird. Yeah. Oh, thank you, baby. You were seeing it next to the bunny. I know. Get her, Enrique. Get her. Why did you drop that from Q? Can you not reach this? No, she can. Okay. Get her. I know, Jim. I agree completely. By the way, Jim, I'm really happy to see you here today.
Aha! Jazata!
Awesome. So that was pretty quick. Let's see what it looks like. Let's go put it down and let's put it in the kitchen. This woodworking craft station thing is amazing. It's just amazing. Look at this. And that was very quick. I mean, it would take me a whole lot longer than that to make a knife block. That's for sure. And you know what? I think it's pretty appropriate that she has a knife block here. Let's see if I can get that to turn, though. I'd like it to turn. I want it to be diagonal, but I guess I'm not going to get that. Come on, give it to me. No. That'll have to do. So, this is awesome. And when she runs out of kitchen knives, when she runs out of these knives, she goes over here to this knife block, grabs her a couple. That's awesome. Maybe the fire burned his hair. That's a good point. We can use that. I have no idea why it's doing that otherwise. With some custom skins. Oh. So maybe, oh, Jats is saying it might be because most of my Sims have custom skins. So, and like I said, it only happens when they die. Oh, yeah. Jim, do you know that we have edited episodes now? Edited episodes now? Am I on game mode? I am. Okay, so yeah, you can actually watch the story with all of the extra fluff taken out. And those are proving to be pretty nice, pretty popular, getting good views. Okay, so that one is that. So how should we do this? Help me decide. How many of what things should she have to make that would equal a bookcase? We can have her make like... Well, we could also do it by cost. For example, even though I'm not going to use this bookcase, let's see how much that bookcase costs. And then we'll make something that's about the equivalent in cost. So over here under knowledge, it's 1,200. So I would say we want to make something that sorry about that noise if it's picking up on mic. So 1,200. We could make 10 of these 2 hearts. And then she could, you know, I think I like it because it's about the amount we need. She would make a smaller one, so half that. Okay. So, because I don't know how much those Fiendwald ones cost. So let's say... let's say a dining table and 4 chairs. And then she will sell that to somebody at a massively marked up price and lie and say they're designer. How about that? Let's do that. So we're going to do a small dining table. I'm going to do one of those. A small dining table. And then we're going to make 4 chairs. So I'll just do make mini on the chairs. And then stop her at 4. It's 2:29 p.m. She's not probably going to make it through this whole thing. But we'll see how fast it takes her to do it. Get her, Enrique. Get her. She's gotten a mechanical skill. Awesome. I believe that you skill faster in autumn. Look at him. Look at his haunted self. Exactly. Genuine mahogany. Look at him just creepy standing behind her. I'm going to get a picture the next time he does that. Okay, so she is going to bed. That's okay because I've set it up for her to stop doing whatever she's doing and go to bed immediately. However, she will. What's the matter? Why'd you get up? Can't sleep?
Je vais là.
Oh, I'm sorry. You deserved it. I'm sorry. Can't sleep? Mr. Baldy got you down? Look at him. Look at him. Look at the anger in his eyes. Look at the fury. As she giggles. Be scared. Make bed. This is like, and I'm gonna let her be. I'm gonna just keep him in here as long as it doesn't bother me too. If it gets too troublesome, we'll move him. But yeah, I think it must be the skin tones I'm using that do that. Yeah. But no, she wasn't. See, Joe, though, he woke her up because she was sleeping through. Her energy bar is still quite low. And so, yeah, the make bed thing is a mod that makes it automatically pop up every time you get out of bed, I guess. Excuse me while I stick my finger in my eye. Picture time for this. As you can rightly imagine, darn tootin' we're taking a picture of this. Oh, look at that. Oh, I like that with one hand being kind of see-through. Oh, that's good. I likey that. Me likey that very much. And then F10, and then F9, and then close the window because it's getting really cold. And then... Yay! There you go. F10, F1, and let's hope she loses her. I'm so mean to her. I don't know, maybe she can be redeemed. You know, story is very, you know, I mean, it's possible. Maybe we could have a storyline where she hires one of the Romani family to rid her of ghosts or exorcise the house or something like that. Wouldn't that be cool? I'm gonna see if she can finish making this. I think she made the table. I think. Let's see. No, she did not finish making that table. Okay. Let's go for make one. It was a small dining table and 4 chairs. And hopefully she'll be able to do this before passing out. I just think that is so awesome. Hello, I think I've missed somebody. Hello, I don't know how to say that. I'm gonna say cake? Yeah, I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, but welcome. I'm sorry I missed your hello there. All right. You reap what you sow. Yep. All right. So she has done that. Be surprised. All right. She's upset, scared about that dining table. And then she wants to go back to bed. I'm going to allow her, in other words, I'm not going to stop her, and see if she can get through a night without more awfulness happening. And this is awesome, actually. This is a good place for us to stop because unfortunately I am very tired. But it's 6 a.m. here in Kettle Falls. We will continue on with the process of making the bookshelf, and I will download that bookshelf, I promise you, so that the next time we play, I will have that ready to put up, and then we'll move on from her storyline, and we'll move on to the flop house, which is fairly empty right now. There's an evil warlock here, and then there's a relationship going on between the owner and his girlfriend Pearl, Everly, and Ryder, somebody's last name. Yes, these are my Sims. I don't remember their names. I know. Anyway. But this is what Kettle Falls looks like in the dawn hours. As always, Eloise Kettle watches over the river. The weather vane from Kettle Falls Public Library, or Kettle Falls Town Hall, can be seen across the neighborhood. And the person who came in from my Reddit post, if you're still here, this is Kettle Falls. Who is it that came in earlier? Anyway, if you are still here, I think you came in on a Twitch. Raise your hand. But you saw some watercolors of Kettle Falls, and this is a little bit more of Kettle Falls from the neighborhood. You're still here, yay! So this is, thank you, and it's Ioso. I think I'll just say Ioso until you correct me. So Ioso, that's I'll show you. We're gonna go on out to the main hood anyway. Let's definitely save this. I'm so glad you're still here, and thank you so much for coming. That yay. Oh, you did? Hey, works for me. Yay. So anyway, but this is Kettle Falls. This is the everybody else has seen this already, but I'll just show you. I'm not going to give it to her, don't worry. But this is the image. This is the view that I described to my illustrator that she then created and made into that watercolor that you see on Reddit. And for those of you guys who are just coming in, that Reddit post is here. If you want to go over and check it out, there it is. But yeah, this is basically Kettle Falls, and we are going to be ending our playthrough here. We are right actually at 3 hours. If I had the energy, believe me, I would go longer, but I am very tired right now and I need to eat. Hey Blue, welcome back. So anyway, but there's St. Agatha's, and I already gave a tour earlier, which you'll see when the episodes come out. Feel free to follow me. I also on YouTube, Twitch, and or Mixer. I'm live there. And oh, thank you, Chocolate. Thank you. By the way, Karima, I don't know if I had a chance to say hello to you, but hi, Pumpkin. So we're going to end the story here, but don't worry, the story continues. As we head on into more Kettle Falls, I will be live simming. Just so you know, the normal every 2-week live simming for patrons would have been tomorrow, but I'm going to ask for you guys to give me a grace period on this one, because I am so tired that I would not be able to live sim 3 days in a row, as tired as I am. However, I will make it up to you guys, and we'll have an impromptu live simming stream this week or next weekend. Thank you so oh, I'm so glad, Jim. Please feel free to go and grab yourself some merch. I'm gonna put myself back up on screen, and we are going to get this going, get that going, and we're gonna minimize that, and we're gonna do that, and I'm gonna bring myself back up, because look, I'm just like slowly slowly leaning back. But in any case, yeah, I'm gonna definitely rest well, but there are some amazing things over on the Redbubble shop, and that's all right, Jats, you got here. Gail, I do hope you'll come back. You can come. Obviously, you're a patron, so you can come to the patron live streams, which are, you know, really fun. They're very cozy, and some of them don't even go up on YouTube. Some of them are completely private and just for us. But anyway, I'm going to leave you with some awesome merch, and I'm going to turn the music up in the background here. And actually, let me put on my favorite. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, please hit the thumbs up button below. Let me get a choo-choo from you guys for the Livesimming Train. We'll be doing another one in about 2 months. We do them every 2 months because they're fun, but they're exhausting. And let's get a choo-choo and a hooroo. Maybe that's how they say it in Australia. And I'm so glad you joined me. If you enjoyed what you saw, please hit the thumbs up button below. And if you loved it, join the party and subscribe. Give me a follow on Twitch, YouTube, Mixer, Twitter, and Instagram, all at the Jessa Channel. Yay! Choo choo! Ha ha ha! Thank you, as always, for watching.